Hey, Terumo, you said you were getting food, right?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you get?
I got hot and sour soup?
Can I have a bite?
Perhaps.
Free soup.
I too like to bite soup.
It's a very thick soup.
Oh, shoot. My bad, we're recording, guys. Welcome to a new episode of Big Fellas. I'm your host, Deez.
Nuts.
Anyway, here with me are my co-hosts, Saber,
Hey, how's it going?
Yuri,
Hi.
Terumo,
That's me.
and today we have our first ever guest, the one and only, Lycan Jones. Give him a round of applause, guys. Oh, my bad, guys. This is not Lycan Jones. This is Danjinerooni, but no one can tell the difference.
He's got me here at gunpoint. Help.
Don't worry, guys. This show is filmed ethically, as no animals were harmed.
I'm not joking. He has entrances blocked.
Well, you aren't an animal, so...
Of course I am. I'm the real Lycan Jones. Hear me out. I'm Lycan Jones.
Anyway,
Judging from my own
Alright,
sleeping
Danjin.
habits, sometimes I wonder if I am an animal.
Yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that. I was going to mention a story, but I'll tell that later. Alright, Danjin, what do you do? Who are you? What do you do?
Work as a professional hentai director at Walt Disney Studios. So, yeah, I don't do meme animations at all, if that's what you're thinking.
You know Walt himself?
Yes, I do. He's here, as a matter of fact. Come here, Walt. Say hi.
Naturally.
Damn, you got Walter White in the house.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like talking right now.
Listen, I said Walt. I didn't specify which one. Walt Whitman. Alright, Danjin, so
Don't Disney.
you do animations on YouTube.
Yes, I do.
Alright, so we're gonna hop into the straight into questions. This is the interrogation. Saber, you have
Oh, boy.
you have the lie detector hooked up to this guy or what?
Yeah, it's all hooked up.
Hey, I didn't sign up for this.
Alright, Danjin, first question.
I didn't know there was a lie detector. Hold on.
Why did you kill Lycan Jones?
He was a big threat to the operation. Couldn't let him get in the way.
Saber, is that the truth?
Yeah, looks like it.
Alright, well enough of that.
Had to skin him too for his hide. Like, he's a really nice coat.
That's also truth.
Alright, enough of this bit, for real. Danjin, what do you do on YouTube? Who are you?
Alright, you got me. Work as a meme animator on YouTube. Make a pretty good living off of it, actually. Pay the bills with it.
What type of memes?
Memes of a fat orange cat fighting in a anime style or whatever.
I wouldn't call the orange cat fat. He's pretty swole.
I don't know, I mean, you think with all that shit he eats, Lazaga, he would be pretty fucking fat.
Yeah.
Hates Mondays, though.
Yeah. He does hate Mondays, and he loves Lasaga.
Coming next episode.
Just out of nowhere, randomly, have a cut of Garfield just saying, I hate Mondays, in that fucking wise guy voice I love so much.
I'm sorry,
You know
John.
what, for the rest of this podcast,
Bullets don't
I'm
work.
gonna for the rest of this podcast, I'm gonna be dubbed by Wise Guy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, so you do animations. I guess you didn't say. Uh, do you have any experience, not experience, but do you have any, like, formal education in animation at all?
No, I don't. I'm actually completely self-taught.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't very good starting out, but I mean, over the course of 4 years working on this meme, I just got better and started learning more things as I went along.
Hey, I mean, it works for some of us. I was self-taught up until not very long ago.
Oh, really?
I mean, not particularly animation, although I can animate. I'm just not very good at it. But
I
yeah.
mean, it's pretty hard to do. I mean, it's just like I had to learn a whole lot of different techniques over the years just to, get better.
I mean, it's not the same type of animating, but I did have a small bit of stop motion experience, particularly with brick filming.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's just as time consuming because while you're not like drawing every single frame, but you are making sure that each frame lines up. You got to make sure your lighting is correct. You got to make sure everything's positioned correctly. You got to make sure you're wearing something dark, or else if you're wearing something bright, then it's going to reflect on like, especially with Legos because they're shiny pieces, that it'll just reflect off the pieces and just cause a lot of flickering. So you gotta basically do a whole lot of different stuff to manage how your scene looks, and even if it's just a simple shot of just someone walking, you know, something as simple as that, you got to make sure like your set is sturdy. You got to make sure all your pieces, like especially if you got like props and stuff, they're in the same place. Because if you have a scene where a character's walking down like a sidewalk, and then like the trash just starts moving out of nowhere unintentionally, it'll definitely stand out.
Yeah, stop motion is pretty difficult. I mean, I've done it a few times before when I was younger. I mean, usually you have to move everything around perfectly, or else there's small mistakes that you can make, like accidentally having your hand in, like while you're taking screenshots, or not moving anything in the direction you may need it.
Yeah. I'd say another drawback, especially in the case of brick filming, because it's particularly with Legos, or even, well, mainly with Lego, is just the fact that it's pretty expensive.
Oh yeah, Legos aren't cheap.
I mean, if you want to just get away with like Mega Blocks or even like Lepin, even though they were sued and taken down and all that, but like usually it'll be expensive unless you're doing it with like clay or even like action figures from like the toy section at a store or something like that. Or if you're animating with Figma, then that's also going to be expensive. Or even any other kind of highly detailed figures.
Bro, Figma filming, or Figmas in general. Yeah, of course Figma stop motions would be expensive. You know how much each one costs?
I mean, I would personally argue that using stop motion animation puppets from like Leica, I would argue are probably a lot more expensive. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know,
I think I was telling, I had a conversation about like stop motion animation, how I was saying, I really hate Robot Chicken because it kind of like, for me as someone who grew up with like Leica stuff, Robot Chicken is like a slap in the face to like Wallace and Gromit. Two different things, but just like, if someone compares either of them to like, in terms of like style, I'm just like, are you trying to insult, are you trying to insult me and my childhood?
No more Grommet mug for you.
No, pass me the Gromit mud, bro. I need it.
isn't Leica fairly new? Like, wasn't their first feature film Paranorman? That didn't even come out until like 2011 or something.
No, bro? Leica's been around forever.
Are you
First of all,
sure?
Leica's, yeah, just Wallace and Gromit.
Is it really by Leica? I didn't actually know that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
My favorite
Jeez, Gromit.
from them is Chicken Run. That one lives in my head rent free.
Yeah, Chicken Run
Hey,
does.
no, they're
Okay.
they're very their very first stop motion animation was Corpse Bride, and the next one was Coraline. They never did.
Oh.
They never actually
What?
did Wallace and Gromit. Wallace and Gromit
First
is
of all-
a different studio.
Oh, we mixed up
Yeah,
studios.
you're right. Apologies to Leica Animation. I know they're watching. Shout out to Aardman Animations. That's my boys at Wallace and Gromit. Aardman's cool. That was Chicken Run and
Shaun the
whatnot.
Sheep.
Shaun the Sheep, Chicken Run, flushed away.
Yeah, flushed away. That
Don't they use 3D animation for that though? I mean,
Yeah, but it's
No,
it's 3D, but it's still in their same style.
oh, all right.
yeah, and the rat looks like Tom Holland.
I should have done it with real stop motion and have a toilet get involved where they just throw the clay puppets in.
Oh God, bye bye.
Yeah,
Figma.
honestly,
My whole life
Honestly,
flashed
no
before me
joke.
eyes. It was rather boring.
no joke. I would love to have. I mean, imagine just like how much upkeeping clay figures need because they, it's clay. I would love to have a replica by Aardman, like a prop they would use as like a grommet or for Wallace, just like that little like clay figure. I would do the upkeep myself if I have to,
Yeah.
but just having that would be sick because that's my childhood.
Or have like a version of yourself as a clay figure in their style.
Yo, Aardman, if you want to do that Mule Boy movie, hit me up. You know the email, bigfellabiz@gmail.com. Fellas.
Big fellas.
Oh, but something I wanted to mention is I was thinking about this as Saber was explaining brick filming. In my head, I'm like, brick filming? Is that... I didn't know that was the fancy way of saying
Me neither.
let
I
them
also
stop
didn't know. I was
motion.
confused for a hot minute.
Yeah, it's a whole. There's a whole community behind it. Everything. That's just the term they go with.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, isn't the Lego, like... What is that program they have online where they used to animate the whole Lego movie just with that program and it's completely, like, open source and free?
That I don't know
Toon
about.
Harmony? Something like that? Toon something?
No, it was, like, their own thing that, like... if you don't decide to do, like, live action stop motion, they have, like, this whole, like, open source or, like, free program where you can, like, make CGI Lego people or whatever. I forget what it's called, but I think it's called something, like, very simple. I think it's, like, Lego Movie Maker or something.
I don't know, but I think it might be a thing because there
Lego
was an
Digital
animation I
Designer?
saw.
Is that what's... I think so. A quick
Is
Google
that
search
it?
says it might be Lego Digital Designer.
I think that's the program to like make your own sets, and you pick out the pieces you want to use, and then it'll give you like a list of all those, and then you can just buy the pieces. But there's also a more detailed one called there's a site called Bricklink, and it's like basically kind of like the eBay of Lego, where everyone just sells. They can just sell like even just specific pieces, even from discontinued sets. And there's also, they have their own program that's like that, but more detailed with a lot more variety of pieces you can choose. But I think...
Okay, so... I just looked this up. They did use Lego Digital Designer for set building and whatnot, and then they would transfer the files from it into Maya and XSI.
Because there was an animation. I think it was from like one of those big like Minecraft servers, but it was an animation with Jay Schlatt, Swagger Souls, and Too Mad, and it was like where Swagger just pushed Too Mad down into a bottomless pit, and it looked like it was stop motion, but it was actually a 3D animation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I also saw that, and I'm like, that looks really good. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
It looked really good. Or looks. I don't fucking...
Ayo, the pizza!
Ayo, the pizza! Enough of that. I don't want to talk about Too Mad. That's just... A lot of IRLs have literally referred to Too Mad as my alter ego that I forget exists or something. I don't know.
Someone untie me from this chair. It's like, I really want to...
No, I said we're done with that bit. We're not interrogating you. We're just...
Oh,
asking you questions.
all right. Yeah, yeah.
For now.
Shit.
For now. Speaking of questions. Actually, no. This is the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for Yuri, this is the first time we're talking to you. This is like, we've had a few conversations in the past over voice talks that helped with Borstar scripting.
Yeah.
But this is Saber and I think Terumo's second time talking to you. And I believe it's finally time, because I hinted at this in the first episode, that we have a story to tell about you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So...
I wouldn't really be able to recall the story, so, I think you guys would be better off, explaining to the audience what happened.
It's okay. No, as I say, we do a little trolling.
We engage in a mild amount of tomfoolery.
Oh, no.
Oh, alright, Mr.
The Danjin incident.
Mr. Danjinerooni. What do you remember from Saturday, the 29th of May? Saturday night / early Sunday morning. What do you remember from your hotel stay?
Nothing really at all. I mean, most of my memories wiped out from it. I mean, like I told you, you're probably better off telling that.
You were literally the meme of, like, this edible ain't shit, and then it's the whole, like, adventure, the regular show, like, doom.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so to give context, Saber, do you want to tell the story, or shall I, and then you jump in with details that I'm missing?
Well, like I said, I think you and Saber are probably better off telling it. Like, I don't remember most of what happened.
I mean, I was there too, but Saber was there the longest, so...
Yeah, okay, so... So what happened was it was just a night of talking, and then suddenly Danjin sends a video of him with like a bottle, and he like stumbles over and the video like cuts out, and then he suddenly calls us. So I'm just like, okay, what's this about? And then I get in and he's all laughing, like chuckling and laughing like a madman, and all like slurring his words, and I'm like, oh, he's drunk, isn't he? And Tav was there in the call too, and we were just kind of talking with him about whatever. I'm not sure if he like fully remembered what he was saying, or if
I tried to get him to draw. I tried to get him to draw things.
Yeah,
Probably, they don't even look like drawings. It was more like I was scribbling shit.
yeah.
Before he called the our group chat with him, he tried calling me, and I was in the middle of a call with a lady, and
Yeah, I had the good idea of harassing the group chat because, I mean, I tried calling my friends first, but they were like, fuck off, Danjin, we're trying to sleep. So I was like, who am I going to go after next, you know? I need to harass someone.
No, I think before you harassed the group chat, you were harassing me, and I said, and I think I told you to call the group chat because I'm busy talking to a girl. I'm trying to get my phone sets dick wet or whatever. Alright, I'll do a little bit of phone sets, as they say. That's my excuse to what I was doing. And then after I was like done with that call, I hopped in and I just hear like Danjin talking about random things and Saber trying to like tell him to like drink some water and sober up, and I'm like, no, this is kind of funny. Hey Danjin, try drawing my OC, and you're like, yeah, what she looked like, and I sent you a picture like, yeah, I can do that, and then you grabbed out the hotel pen and paper, you just scribbled on it.
Jesus.
I think you just made like very basic shapes. Like the best circle you could do was like the one Squidward made, the whole squiggly one. Just
Oh my god. Yeah, I couldn't really even draw anything. Like, my coordination was fucking off.
Yes, and the whole time I'm like, it could be funny if I get Danjin to draw drunk, and then then if he forgets, I get to put that as my profile picture, and then harass him about it. I try to get you to draw my OC TV, and then that wasn't working out. So I'm like, you know what? Funny. Hey, and I said draw Jake Paul, and that's when you pulled out your chapstick Carmats thing and tried to draw with it.
Yeah, that was awful. I mean, I just woke up to a mess on my hotel table that I was using to work on. And it's like, what the fuck? Where did this mess come from? Like, it's everywhere.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, it looked like I was tearing throughout the room like a tornado, like I was
And then
fucking
there's
looking for something, you know? Like, it was a fucking mess. Like, I screwed up the entire
Yeah,
room.
that tornado was Storm Danjin. It was Hurricane Danjin.
You were literally, you were pacing around the room. You were like pacing around. You were like grabbing your bottle of bourbon or whatever, and you put it down, and we kept telling you drink some of the fruit punch. You were just like water's for pussies or something.
And then I started doing this bit with you where just like I was like he's probably so drunk he'll probably believe anything. So I just started saying wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, just over and over, like making him think he was in some sort of dream or something.
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention, I mean, there was a few drawings I made while I was drunk on the iPad beforehand, and while I was talking with you guys, so I mean, you might want to put that up.
I'll put them up on the screen. Now, for our audio listeners, go to hell.
Yep, no drawings for you.
Listen, audio listeners, you asked for it, I delivered, but you know,
if you want to see what we're seeing, you got to get on the on-screen exclusive, YouTube exclusive, baby.
Yeah, you have to make very, very large donations to Studio Loans if you actually want to see it, you know?
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a second. Actually, no, you can promote that. Yeah, you're the guest. But if you wish to speak to Studio Loans, you gotta go to bigfellabiz@gmail.com.
Here's a few drawings I made while I was drunk. Here,
Actually, speaking of big
let me
fellas.
send it in real quick. Yeah, take a look. Yeah, I did this all on an iPad before I decided to call you guys. Hold on, here. Let me send some more. Yeah, take a look.
Wow.
Bro, I'm looking handsome.
Yeah, this is supposed to be.
Adams
I
are
look
being
like I look like I'm being sucked into a black hole.
Yeah, this is supposed to be Tav and Saber, but I mean, I couldn't fucking draw them, you know? Yeah, and I think this one is supposed to be Jake Paul.
This is Jake! Everyday bro!
This is what happens when you mess with the fabric of the universe.
I'm pretty sure John Danjin just draws people, but everybody he draws are just disassociating from reality.
They're getting spaghettified.
Oh, and because you mentioned the iPad drawings, you would have your iPad and you'd pick it up, and then you'd pick up your pen, and you were constantly trying to show Saber your pen. You're like, go look at the pen. I check out this pen, and we're like, it's a nice pen. Like, yeah, it's pretty good. Oh no, then because Saber and I are just trying to get you to sober up, and we're just like, Danjin, did you eat any food? He's like, no, I don't need food. I got alcohol or something. I'm like, Danjin, look out your window. And you look out your window, you're like, I'm on the second story. I'm about to jump out the window. We had to talk you out of jumping out the window.
Well, I think even if I wanted to, I mean, I probably wouldn't figure it out because I was too drunk.
Yeah,
I mean,
because outside the window was the cursed Arby's.
Oh yeah,
Get a
the
picture of the cursed
Arby's.
Arby's in chat.
I'm glad I just didn't decide to, randomly walk out of my room.
No,
That would have been bad. You go first.
You are attempting. You kind of wanted to, and we had to talk you out of it.
Oh God, what happened?
I think no, because we're like, no, Danjin, don't jump out the window, and you're like, that's it, I'm gonna leave, and we're like, no.
Well, I mean, at least there was a screen there.
I mean,
that probably wouldn't I probably wouldn't press it out, you know.
I mean, you're
think
right,
that
but at the
would've
same time,
stopped
when
you.
you're drunk,
you get that crackhead strength.
Oh god,
Oh.
what the fuck?
no, the whole time we're just trying to get you to sober up, and then because I just heard Terumo's voice. Speaking of, occasionally you were just like, you'd be silent for a second, then be like, "Where's Terumo?" and we're like, and then we'd just be like, "Oh, he's asleep." He's like, "Wake him up. I need to talk to him."
You did say that. You're like, well, where's Terumo? I want to talk to him. I want to talk to Terumo.
Wake him up.
Wake him up.
Where's the pig?
You know, this kind of reminds me of The Shining, you know, where fucking Jack goes crazy.
You're fucking Jack Nicholson and like... would you say that, who would you say is Shelley Duvall, me or Saber?
Probably Saber, because, I mean, I was just around harassing him most of the time, right after you left.
Oh, God, I just...
No, Tav literally just like
Oh, I
goodnight
goodnight girl. I goodnight
He
girl.
literally goodnight girled, but he stayed in the call. Like he literally just like we were like talking, and then he just dozed right in the call, and he was in there the longest time. And then like in the morning, Terumo like woke up and he's like, "Why is Tav in a call by himself?" And I'm like, "He's sleeping."
Here, hold on. I think I have a few more
my-
drawings. Here, I'll drop them here in the Discord. Let me look them up real quick. Yeah, so I think I was trying to draw these JoJo's here. Like, I think that's Jonathan, and that's Joseph. Like,
I mean, that Joseph is pretty spot on.
Yeah, I mean,
that Joseph's pretty good.
yeah, I was told to like redraw them in another group chat while I was drinking.
You were just drawing John Arbuckle.
John.
I like on Jotaro's hat. It just has the middle finger.
John.
I don't even think that's a middle finger. I mean, what is that?
I'm sorry, John. Bullets don't work.
And then what's the middle? What's this middle image? Is this Josuke?
Why does it say
Oh yeah, it says
I think it's
Josuke.
Dream
Yeah.
Josuke?
Didn't even spell dream right.
Dream.
Wait. Is it called Dream Josuke because it's just a smiley face?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean,
Yo, this motherfucking cheating at speed runs.
He's using Crazy Diamond for his speed runs.
yeah, I think I might have a few more here, so just let me look for them real quick. And you go, Taff.
I kind of speaking of your art, when you're not drunk, I actually really like you're just like quick offhand. Let me just draw this real quick. Like when you drew Mario and Luigi for my Super Mario 3D World stream, you just like check Twitter DMs. It's just like these these super like sketchy images of Mario and Luigi. These manly ass fucking Italians.
Why don't you just draw hood edits of them?
Hood.
Oh,
Like those-
no.
Myth. Gangster Mario.
On the cover of Super Mario Galaxy, it says, "You are Mr. Gay."
Mario.
Oh, here's another one. yeah, that's. I don't know what
Let's
the fuck this
go,
one is.
white vans. It's just like
Fucking Billy Saber here.
White vans on
you
the
know,
wall.
as someone who used to wear Vans a lot in high school, I don't think those are Vans. I think you almost drew just Converse high tops, some Chuck Taylors.
Yeah. If you didn't tell me, I would say those were like Converse or something.
I think the face on top of it. I think you tried drawing like the baby car.
he's on a but he's a van, not a car.
Let's go. He made the ultimate fusion of the baby and damn Daniel with the white Vans.
Yeah, I think I didn't even know how to draw
What
white
is this,
Vans
Among Us?
there. I have no clue what that one is. I mean, oh jeez.
I don't even know what these are.
What are these?
I don't know. I mean, I just randomly popped these out while I was drunk. I don't know. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. If I saw...
Yeah, and hold on. Here's a few more. I mean, I don't even think these are drawings anymore. Like, it just... Yeah, I think this is where the scribbling came in. Like, you can't even tell what these are anymore. Like,
This is what happened just before SEAL Team 6 broke into his place. This is
Do
what
you think? Do you think we can ever do a stream where I have you on? But I don't, because I can't draw. I just force you to draw. Whatever. At gunpoint, I just force you to
Keyword
draw.
force you to draw.
Terumo, you
I'm not gonna draw at all. We're just gonna be on, like, what is it? What's the? What is that program people use for, like, drawing collaborations? Draw.io? What is it?
I think it's called Draw Pile.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We get on a draw pile stream. Except I'm never gonna. Except I don't touch even the fucking anything. So it's just me telling you to draw shit at gunpoint. That's a stream.
Is that bottom one the new Metroid?
I'm not sure.
Bro, is that Metroid Dread? Gaming?
I don't know. Mango told me to draw that, and that was just when I was starting to get drunk.
Ah, yes. Mango Overdose from production company Studio Loans.
Yeah, I mean, right before I called you guys, I was drawing in another stream with him. Like, for some reason, I mean, he told me to draw a hybrid of Spider-Man and Mega Man, and this is what came out. I mean, it's...
Spider-Man and Mega Man make Man.
pretty much. Yeah, I mean, this one, I mean, you can't even tell what it really is, because, I mean, it's just... This is when it starts getting bad,
You know? If you showed me the Spider Mega Man combination at, like, some at, like, New York's MoMA, Museum of Modern Arts,
Right.
I'd believe it's some abstract painting. I'd pay, like, if I was money, I'd pay I'd pay 5 for that, like 5 million.
You know what we should do is print this image out of this Spider-Man and Mega Man hybrid, right? And then take out the Mona Lisa and replace it. Like, just put it in there.
Yeah, fuck that crusty bitch. What's she doing, smiling?
Put it next to the painting with the that's blue with the black stripe in the middle.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I mean, it doesn't even look that good.
I would put this right next to my banana taped to the wall.
Okay, just so we're on the same page, we're talking about the one that sold for millions, right?
It's literally just a blue, just blue with a black stripe in the middle, and it's like worth like something million or something like that.
Jeez. Why?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because modern art.
Modern art, it do be kind of funny though. Is modern art okay? Question for artists. So this is like, I guess all of you because I don't draw. Is modern art just the art world's version of shit posting?
I guess so. I mean,
Oh, that's a conversation
No,
I can't
please,
get
just
into.
give me your
Like,
TLDR of
we-
it. Is it low key shit posting?
Yeah.
It's
yeah, I mean, you'll see people throw random stuff into museums. Like, I remember at this one art museum, like, they had this one dark room, and they were projecting this video, right? It's only this lady sneezing
It's-
into a
modern
napkin.
art is low key shit posting, but high key money laundering.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's just random garbage.
Yeah, there's like this pile of like trash that literally was worth some million, and like literally it was like sitting outside, and these garbage guys literally picked it up because they thought it was just normal trash and threw it away.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
What if I, what if I put paint on my ass cheeks and then just sat on a, and I just like ass slammed a canvas? How much money do you think I can get for that? of like this paint print.
Wasn't it like a trend on TikTok or something?
I'm not on TikTok. I'm too old for TikTok.
Wait, I don't use TikTok. What trend?
I mean, I also don't use TikTok, but I'm like pretty sure I saw a thing once where this girl like did this thing where she like put paint on her like ass cheeks and like sat down and she put it on her hands and stuff and it was like ooh sexy. And then she got a guy to do it. And he had, like,
Okay,
a dick
well,
because podcast secret number 1. Among my IRL friends, when I would sit down, I would sometimes just like crush my nuts by accident because I have fucking tanuki nuts. So if I do that whole like ass slam a canvas when my ass is covered in paint, there's probably gonna be a fucking tanuki nut imprint on it too. How much money I can get for that?
Probably a couple million.
I'll pay for it.
Oh my.
Perhaps.
I don't.
Just as
I don't know.
just as long as you title it Untitled.
Then
I would
you
love
can make a
for
lot.
someone like Bill Gates to hit me up, be like, yes, I'd like to. Ever since Melinda left me, I'd really like that painting.
He makes it. He makes it the new wallpaper for like Windows 11 or something.
That would be sick! My fucking Tanuki Nuts paint imprint with the Windows 11 wallpaper.
Can you imagine booting up a brand new computer with the new Windows operating system, and then the first thing you see is
his paint ass cheeks.
I mean, it's just as
my
obscene
fucking
as art installations of like literally gigantic dildos out in public.
Oh god, what's that? It's one of those northern countries where just like people just go to a show. I believe I heard this story from the comedian Bert Kreischer. He went to like a show, and the show was really called Flying Dildos. And the person was late, so the whole crowd just started chanting for them to come out. And he started getting the crowd riled up. He's like, "Give us flying dildos! Give us flying dildos!" And the person who was doing like the show got him up on stage, and she's like, "You guys want to see flying dildos?" You know, in her accent wrote her, "I'll show you flying dildos." And then she shoved a giant dildo down Bert Kreischer's mouth, and it's funnier when he tells it, because he comedian. Me, I'm ape.
Return to monkey. You may as well just paint a monkey for us.
Yeah,
I can't paint. I don't go drawing.
Just think like monkey.
I can write you about a monkey, but I cannot draw a monkey.
Dan-
The pen, you know what they say? The penis is mightier than the sword. I mean, the pen is mightier than the sword.
All right, Danjin, draw Tav as a monkey.
Yeah, sure.
No, don't do that right now. Do that later.
All right.
I'll slip you a 5.
Oh, I forgot to mention that Boar fan page. Are we going to talk about that anytime soon? I mean, I think that would be a pretty good topic to bring up.
Oh, okay. No, this is a perfect transition. I was going to ask you this.
All right.
So you, last night we were watching Kralos, who is the artist behind the Big Fellas Episode 1 image. So shout out to Kralos. He was streaming on Twitch, and I believe you and I had the chance to talk to Kralos about Borfstar and how much he hates Twitter.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, tell me, you've left Twitter a couple times. This is said twice, yeah.
Yeah, about 2 times.
How's tell me about the Twitter now? Things are a little more calm, yeah?
No. It's still the same. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It still sucks.
Yeah.
You know, the funny part is, I mean, I never really get into any arguments with anyone. It's just, I don't know, it's full of shitty people, petty people out in plain
That's pretty much
sight.
what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny how I'll hear a lot of people have, like, problems with Twitter, and I'm just, like, kind of... I'm just kind of, like, whatever about it. If a problem happens on Twitter, I love adding on to the conversation, or I used to, but now I just kind of like to watch and whatnot.
Yeah.
But my question is...
I mean, I don't even engage in it. I just watch the dumpster fire
Yeah,
from a distance.
See, yeah, I used to throw like a fucking propane tank into the trash fire. But now I like to watch it burn from the distance too.
Yeah, I look the other way. I pretend these people don't even exist.
Yeah, I just stopped giving my opinion on stuff. I just like, you know what, if I see something, if I see any sort of fire starting, I just like immediately just block or mute accounts and words I just don't want to see, and then I never have to see it again. And I can just pretend it never happened in the first place.
I think I haven't blocked anyone before other than ad accounts or brands. I mean, they could get kind of annoying. I mean, other than that, I've never really had a problem with anyone.
Who raised these people?
Yeah,
I
the
would have
dumbest
no clue.
Can I?
controversies come off of Twitter.
True.
Can I share with you my 7 muted words on Twitter?
Sure.
I have a few muted words on
Muted.
Twitter.
Wait, does it stand?
It's one of them is Stan.
Yeah, I don't like that word either. I mean, it's been kind of overkilled. I mean,
Plus,
you go first.
it's an insult to like a really good Eminem song in my opinion. I like his song Stan. It's really good. But I guess that's the whole joke because they acknowledge they're crazy people. But you know, Stan, K-pop. This is from a long ago. Deltarune, when Deltarune came out, because I didn't want to have spoilers. Suggest at _ activity _ tweet. I have no idea why that's there. I have muted word Etika. Etika's muted on my Twitter because I hear a lot of like bad things about him. So I'm just like, no, I'm just gonna mute that word.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of died down already, though. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's settled down. So I'll probably, if I remember, I'll like do that. But
I have three words muted or phrases muted for forever. A lot of them I muted temporarily, but I have 3 that I muted forever. Luna, like the K-pop group. I literally cannot stand hearing anything about them. I don't even hate them. I don't even listen to their music. I just can't stand how many people I follow just suddenly talk about Luna for 24 hours, and I just need that in my life. I have Toto Kara's blocked because that's an account, and I don't remember what the controversy was. I think it had something to do with My Hero Academia or whatever, but
they'd be drawing
remember what
kids
it was.
sexually.
yeah, the pedos.
yeah, that was probably it. So I blocked their name because I just didn't want to see anything related to them or their account or anything like that. And then I muted the phrase, I said stan Twitter, because that was a meme back then and I saw it so many times. It drove me crazy, and I muted that. And those are the only 3 things I have muted for forever.
No, okay. So the other 2 tads is fucking Bowsette.
Yeah, I have that.
It's Bowsette in English and Bowsette in Japanese. Because no joke, and I think I mentioned this on Saturday M too, I fucking hate Bowsette so much. It was so fucking saturated. It made me so mad.
It was like fine, and then when they started doing Buet, I was like, all right, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough, boys.
Yeah, a lot of considerably lewd material.
I have Bowset's muted for me too, but I have Sans muted.
I see.
That's fair.
I haven't muted that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's understandable. I don't have it muted because I kind of like those kind of memes, but I never followed anyone who brought anything that made me particularly despise it.
yeah, me either. I mean,
Yeah.
Terumo, you got things muted or what?
Nope, everything's unmuted. I have nothing muted.
Someone likes to live on the edge.
I decided to check my blocked accounts. I think I have like nearly 200 accounts I have blocked.
So do I, but that's because I tried doing this funny experiment. I'm okay. So I have
why so many?
don't. All right, mother. All right, fuckers. Don't think I'm some sort of like cuck. I have 125 accounts blocked on Twitter, but the joke is they are all brand accounts.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean-
yes. A lot of mine are brand
Yeah,
accounts.
I mean,
as well.
They are all branded. They are all branded accounts, just so I can like get the weird ass ads on Twitter.
Yeah, you get some weird stuff, and sometimes you'll get like really, really local stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't have that many brands. I blocked the annoying ones. I have Shell, like the gas company, blocked. I don't remember why I blocked them, but that's like the one major company I have blocked. And then I have like a bunch of NFT company accounts blocked as well.
Is that still a thing, or has it died off yet?
That's still
I
a
think
thing.
people gave up on it, but tech bros are still trying to hold on.
All right, next question. Danjin, are you gonna sell Borfstar NFTs?
Yes, I will. A ton of them, actually.
Absolutely not.
Buy it.
Fuck it. I feel like Terumo would be the first one to start NFTs, unironically.
What would he sell?
A image of a pig as an NFT.
Dude, don't you dare fucking do it. Don't take that as a proposition or an idea. Don't fucking do it.
Do it. Make my day.
I'll
Don't.
buy it.
Hmm.
Oh,
Who would?
you guys.
How long have they even been around now? I mean, I've seen them popping up earlier this year, but I mean, I would imagine they're older than they actually
Oh,
are.
I don't know. It's been around for like probably like 6 years maybe. Like NFTs have been around for
I
a
was
while
wondering
now.
because, I mean, people are shoving it into my face
Yeah.
as of recently. I mean, it's been trending.
Oh, here's
whatever
a-
reason.
Here's a good question. This is for the old heads out there. Do any of you remember the chick? She used to be like kind of a meme. Like she would go around being like, "Hi, my name is Botsy."
Yeah, I've
She's
seen
like this fucking
my
still
God.
around. You guys remember Botsy?
I never
I
watched her,
remember
but
that.
I know the name.
Okay, so Botsy, the person behind her, has an NFT where it's the original like thumbnail image of the Botsy video.
Of course she does.
Why?
I almost as a joke, as like temptation of like just being a shitlord, almost bought one.
Oh my
Oh.
You wouldn't. That would have been a waste of money.
But funny.
No, it wouldn't have even been funny.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it'd be kind of funny until you realize, like, wow, this was a huge mistake. Like, what a fucking waste of money.
I imagine like I get my statement from my bank and I just see like $13.95 for Botsy NFT. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, why did I do this?
They restrict your access to your bank account because of that.
Oh my god,
No, that's
that
what.
reminds me how.
That's what we should have done. We should have told Danjin when he was drunk to buy an NFT.
No.
God damn it! We could. Do you think we could have convinced drunk Danjin to buy an NFT?
I don't know. I probably would have done anything.
I don't think you
So-
could convince me if I was blacked out.
I'm sure even if I wanted to, I mean, you see now I was drawing, I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to tell where the purchase button even was. I mean,
I
That's
feel like Saber
how
and I
bad
would
it
have to
was.
be there in person and get you fucking wasted, and then lead your hand to the NFT page to buy it.
And then you just wake up. You just wake up and then you check. You're like, or like one day you check your bank account. Garfield NFT
You're like minus $200 because you just bought a bunch of NFTs.
of Garfield.
I could literally be blackout drunk, and the second you mention NFTs, I would be stone cold sober and kick you out immediately.
Oh my god, that's yeah,
would be
that do be
something.
that, but funny. It's for me, it's like NFTs are fucking memes. So, but speaking of going back to Twitter, Danji and I have we all of us have a funny story about this Borfstar account Twitter because people to preface this, people like to think Danjin is liking Jones.
Because I am.
Even despite like the whole meme of like, oh yeah, Danjin and Lycan are the same person, but for legitimate, I think Yuri thought he was liking Jones, and a few other friends of mine thought that Danjin was liking Jones's Twitter account, just like name changed.
Hold up for a second. I know
believed it.
literally. I don't. This probably isn't an appropriate time, but I was rolling an FGO and I got Avenger Mao Nobu. Just had to say it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Nice. Ever nice. Yeah. So everybody thought for the longest time that unironically Danjin was liking Jones, or now the artist known as Krylos.
Yeah, I've had people messaging me like right after Lycan would leave. Are you liking Jones? Like these messages, like I suspected you were liking Jones. Like shit, that would creep me out. You know?
Yeah,
It's
then
just
I get people being
fuck?
like, I got people coming to me being like, "Where's liking Jones?"
Right. I mean,
And then like you left Twitter for a while, and then I got people being like, "Where's Danjinerooni?"
oh god.
So this whole conversation leads up to a page on Twitter called now it's called Borfstar Sucks, and it is a privated Twitter page. But before that, it was called Fist of the Borfstar fan page, and they were a fan page dedicated to Fist of the Borfstar.
Yeah.
Where they just kind of retweeted like Borfstar, people talking about Borfstar from like 3 years ago, even to like now when I'd mention as a joke like Borf D's nuts or something. And they one time DM'd me and they're like, "Do you know anything about the new release for Danjinerooni's Borfstar?" I'm like, "Let me ask him." And then Danjin was like, "Yeah, tell him it's coming out never. And if he tweets at me again, I'm deleting it."
He went crazy.
No, okay, this is before he went crazy. We legitimately gave him like, okay, like expect something to be released like June. And he's like, okay, cool. And then Danjin came back, and he and I kind of started doing a little bit of... We did a little trolling.
Do a little bit of trolling. Mild amount of tomfoolery.
We did a mild bit of tomfoolery. And we started saying things like, "Oh yeah, I have the entirety of Borfstar reanimated on a Google Drive. It's up to me to upload it, but I don't think I will." So the page started going crazy, and it's like, "Oh," he's like, "I hate Danjinerooni." Ah! Yeah, he's like, "If I see Danjinerooni, I'm gonna kill him." And then as a joke, I quote tweeted his tweet where he's like, I'm gonna kill Danjin, with the gif of Bob from The Incredibles going like, "Yeah, me too, kid." And it led to him blocking me, because he started posting like a weird like racist stuff too. Like he just like it's so funny how like the minute you like get some like kid on the internet mad.
I just blocked him as a joke originally, though. I mean,
you blocked him as a joke.
Yes, I mean, I just blocked him and he started flipping the fuck out. Like, what the hell?
Like I said, we do a little trolling.
We engage in a mild amount of tomfoolery.
So yeah,
Then he started sending weird shit. He sent pictures to me. I didn't respond to him, but like he sent weird images to me. He changed his profile picture to an Among Us crewmate twerking, and I don't know. He just went off on the deep end.
Yeah, and it's been like a few weeks now, but he still has. He blocked me. I did not block him. He blocked me because I kept doing a little bit of tomfoolery on him. So,
is he even still around now, or?
I keep checking every once in a while to see if like he's calmed down now. Maybe with the release of your episode, we finally have the chance. Maybe he'll calm down and revert back to his old ways, because now he's satisfied. But speaking of your new episode, it was great. it was a good choice to split it into 2 parts and give us the next part like in a month or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was originally gonna be released in September.
September release.
Yeah. I mean, the reason why we decided to split up the episode into separate parts is, the 25-minute mark, I mean, it was too much for me. I mean, I just felt like it would be better to, dissect the episode. That way we could focus our work more on where it actually matters, rather than being minimal with where we were.
I think you and the boys did great.
Thank you.
It was
Yeah, shout out to them, too.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
they did
shout
a
out
really
to
nice job.
your whole crew. Maybe we'll get them on the podcast sooner or later.
Yeah, that'd be pretty interesting.
But I think for me the funniest thing is like when it goes to the credit sequences of the cars. Very nice credit sequence. I like it a lot. But the next,
Well, originally for the 25-minute episode, we were gonna have it be a animated outro, but I mean, I just feel like it'd be easier just to have like stock footage.
I think it was a good move.
I mean, having that upscaled footage.
The funniest.
You go first.
Oh, okay. The funniest thing for me was after you said like directed by Danjinerooni, and then you put the producers, yourself, and then me, Taviface TV. For some reason, seeing my name on that made me feel like I'm Shigeru Miyamoto, saying like presenting the new Super Mario game. And if you check the credits for the game, he doesn't do anything involving it. He's just like presenting it. I don't know why. I just felt like like Shigeru Miyamoto acting like he did all the work on the new Mario game.
So I know you do. I know you do the most work on it. So your names would appear the most in the credits. But to me, that feels like how if you start a mission in Metal Gear 5, the Phantom Pain, and it'll have like
directed by Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, it'll just have his name like everywhere. It's just like you should
directed by Danjinerooni.
You should for another episode. You should just put Hideo Kojima somewhere randomly.
Actually, I forgot to credit myself and Mango as writers for the episode. So instead of doing that, I just randomly put Keemstar in the description, written by Keemstar. Yeah, just doing shit like that.
Like randomly, you should just credit us for stuff that we do, but we didn't even take part in doing. So like for like audio, you should just credit swine ass Terumo.
Oh no. It was great,
I should just grab random people off the internet and tag them into this. Just so you're like, thank you for working on this.
Just like tag Barack Obama as like an actor or something. Be like, shout out to Obama, he did a lot of work on this.
Do you imagine if he like responded to that? I mean, like
that would be fucking. That'd be epic.
He would definitely block
Epic.
you.
Probably.
No, I don't think he would block you.
No, I think he would block me.
But besides that,
My fellow Americans.
well, guys,
4th star.
Let me be clear, and then he disappears. Well, it's about that time. It's time for us to say goodbye. I must go now. My planet needs me. But for real, we're getting near the end. We're wrapping up the episode.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll cut this part and then. All right, Danjin. Thanks for coming along.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on this episode. I mean, just having a small circle of people talking around.
Yeah, that's what we do here. A little bit of talk, a little bit of trolling.
A little bit of banter.
Engaging in conversation.
Which is why I'd like to announce that I just purchased an NFT in Danjin's name.
No!
I'm kidding. Oh that would be funny though if I just when we're talking about NFTs, I went to some random page and I'm like, fuck it.
Actually, here's one eBay listing I found a while back. Like, here, let me put it in the Discord real quick. Yeah, take a look at that.
I'm not buying that shit. Nah,
Buy it.
The person doing that eBay sell, stop it. or else I'm gonna call the police on you for domestic terrorism. I think as someone who worked on the original, or at least like watched the original Morph Star get worked on, I deserve at least like 20% of the profits.
Oh, that's a bit much.
But regardless of me working out that legal stuff, thank you again, Danjin, for coming on to Big Fellas.
Yeah, no problem.
Opie.
No, it was all. Please, it was all my pleasure, milady. I tip of the fedora to you.
Hope we get to have you on again sometime.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, thank you for listening to Big Fellas episode 3, Revenge of the Danjin. I've been your host, Tav, followed by my other co-hosts if they want to go in order. Saber.
Saber is me. Yep.
It's me, Yuri.
Me, Terumo.
And a guest,
Lycan.
and of course our guest, Lycan Jones. I mean Danjinerooni. I mean Pilot Red Sun. I mean Sea-Boy RD. I mean, yeah, it's just
Morph Star fan.
Danjinerooni.
Morph Star fan page.
I mean Beautiful Duang.
Anton.
It's the most you ever lost on a coin toss, Chav.
No country for meal boys.